Fox, come in. Are you synced to the training module?
Coming online. I read you loud and clear, Peppy.
Whether it was Star Fox, Starwing, Lilac Wars, or that polygonal game on SNES, and it is SNES, to you, Nintendo knows that this is a game and a series that matters. Despite already having remade the original game on a later console, playing Star Fox 2026 didn't make me feel like I was playing an old game at all. And look, it'll seem like a cash grab to some, I suppose, hot off the Super Mario Galaxy movie featuring Fox McCloud and with such a sudden announcement leading to a release date this June. But far from feeling that way, attention and care has been lavished upon this remake. Crucially though, there's clearly been some thought as to how to make it feel good to both returning fans and newcomers, of which, let's face it, there will be plenty. The core game has been untouched, so you can rest easy there. It feels incredibly responsive, and if you're like me and can't stop barrel rolling whenever the action calms down, you can still do that. But my word, is it a looker. Some of the vistas as you zoom in and out of the environments, dogfighting, loop-de-looping and engaging in chatter with your fellow Star Fox members, it's just gorgeous. The destroyed beauty and luscious mountains of the early missions even somehow made me think of Xenoblade Chronicles and what a new one of those could look like on Nintendo Switch 2. Cutscenes and voices are plentiful and on point, and one-liners are fired at whip-shot rate. You don't need to have been there in the 90s to work out that there's tension between Fox McCloud and Falco Lombardi, or that Slippy Toad and Peppy Hare are just stand-up dudes. Well, a toad and a rabbit dude you just love to hang out with and play pool with in a Top Gun-style bar scene. But the characters matter outside of the narrative, with Falco and Fox's rivalry creating in-mission challenges you can accept or ignore, creating fresh routes through Star Fox's story. And if they're downed, they'll be absent in the next mission while their R-Wing is being fixed. Your crew matters. But the R-Wing is, of course, the true star as always. With the first-person view as an option this time around, you can even use the Switch 2's mouse controls to take aim. While I found some of the controls mapped to the face buttons on the mouse section slightly off during that mode, the aiming itself is spot on. You can also hit up on the D-pad to do a loop-de-loop or down to turn and fly back in the opposite direction, which is very useful in the open mission zones and in the multiplayer. That's right, you heard me, multiplayer is part of 2026 Star Fox, and it's an absolute blast. The competitive mode that I got to play saw 2 teams of 4 facing off in an enclosed arena. You're going to face off in dogfights, but there will be a King of the Hill style objective that requires you to control a zone by staying in it, fighting off Team Fox or Team Wolf depending on which side you're on. These battles are fast and frenetic, and it really pays to be in control of your lock-on charged shots, because you can take half an opponent's energy bar down with one if you follow it up with a bomb or another special shot. There are NPC ships and bots, Phil, if there's not enough players, that will get you smaller amounts of points, but playing the objective is the best way to win here. I'm a sucker for fast-paced multiplayer modes, and also ones that reward playing the objective, and Star Fox really does appeal to both of those facets. Sadly, I only got to try one of the maps available and one of the modes, but I genuinely felt I could have just happily sat there and played hours more of this, which was somewhat of a surprise given most people, myself included, probably didn't have Star Fox multiplayer being awesome high on their bingo cards for 2026. But if that was a surprise, the co-op mode is an even bigger one. I'm not going to oversell it here because it's very clearly not the mode that most people will play once and then return to, but it's far more fun than I expected. One person controls the R-Wing's movement and the other on the guns, and as the missions get more difficult, the challenge itself to coordinate raises itself as well. I can easily see people getting their less gaming inclined friends and partners involved with this mode, and it's ideal for parents with kids too. The mouse controls are also usable here for what that's worth. Star Fox also includes some game chat functionality, includes AR filters to use your Switch 2 camera and turn you into one of Team Star Fox. There's more I'm not going to spoil here, and I, a man in my mid-40s, could not help laughing out loud at some of the sheer silliness these AR filters offer. It'll appear to those of us out here that love daft, and while it's not a selling point, it speaks to how much thought has gone into what's actually on offer here. An otherwise short yet highly replayable score attack game has had its life extended here with clever, thoughtful modes. The most important thing though is that it just plays so well. Everything feels great, looks lovely, and the soundtrack so far, in a preview sense obviously, feels like a winner. It may have been my aging memory playing up, but I thought that the charged shot firing was upon lifting the finger off the button, yet here you're going to have to charge, release, then hit the button again. But that was the only negative I could really think of, and after getting home and trying Star Fox 64 on Nintendo Switch Online, my memory was proven wrong. That's how it plays there as well. So after spending over an hour with Nintendo's new take on Star Fox, I can honestly say I'm absolutely in. This is a gorgeous, glorious revisiting of a classic in a series that deserves more love. The multiplayer left me wanting to spend all day playing it, frankly, such was the pick up and play and enjoyable nature of it, while the co-op was more fun than I anticipated. While I'm not sure the Augmented Reality GameChat fun will be for everyone, it feels like the cherry on top of a package that feels bursting with content, and as though it's been created with love and reverence for both the source material and its audience. Frankly, I can't wait to play more of this. I loved Star Fox when it first came out, and I think I'm very much ready to fall in love with it all over again. Star Fox is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 on June 25th, and if you enjoyed this preview and want to see more from us, go to lootlevelchill.com where you can find our Patreon with exclusive podcasts, more content than you could shake a fox at. Don't shake foxes. Don't do that. Anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any future content, and let us know in the chat if you're looking forward to this or if you think it's a remake too far. As I say, I get it, but I really am looking forward to this. Talk to us in the comments. We reply. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
That we all run this exercise together.